Good morning, everyone. I am using I'm using Jamie Sawyer's Out of Hand Tarot deck for today, which is February 11th, Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, or let's set the intention to have a good weekend, right? So early this morning at 3:23 a.m., Mercury moves into Aquarius. So that should help. Well, there are some challenges to it at first because the moon in Libra is squaring both Mercury and Pluto. So, but Mercury in Aquarius can usually help us think outside the box. As long as the way we're thinking and what we're planning and what we're doing is aligned with love, we're going to be okay. But sometimes, how perfect. Uranus rules the Fool, and Uranus rules Aquarius. So look at that, the Fool. She has her little bag, she has her keys, and everything ready to go. Has her doggy. She's going out the door. There's definitely freedom in the air when we have. Hold on, let me bring the camera down a little so you can see the image better, or the artwork. There we go. Look at that. The mountains, the pathway, everything there. And it's straight up. So there's, this is a day of freedom and adventure. This might be setting the energy for the whole weekend. Now, with the square to the moon in Libra, I would say what this is about, because, you have to remember, like, Mercury has just crossed over Pluto, and there can be, some power struggles there still going on. If you want to go somewhere, because the moon's also trining the sun and Saturn, if you want to go somewhere and no one wants to go with you, go alone. Take your doggy. Well, dogs usually come anyway, right? I had a friend that had a cat that would be on a leash with her. Follow her around like a puppy. That kitty was more like a puppy. Oh my goodness, another major arcana. Yeah, and just what I was saying before. Go it alone if you have to. The Emperor is all about writing your own, being in your own authority and writing your own destiny, right? You're the one that controls your life. So yeah, what can we do to think outside the box and try something new? Even if it's not a walk, it's something new. And then we have the Seven of Cups, but it came through reversed. Okay, so let me show you the image upright, and I'll speak to it both ways, okay? So the Seven of Cups is our card. Where's my chopstick here? There we go. This is our card for wanting to get under the veil, see how the light's up here, and it's like very mystical, and she put a little ghost on it. But it's my card, or my meaning for this, because I, spent years meditating on the cards to get my own meanings. I always got that this card had to do with not so much illusion, delusion, but it can be, moving with a diluted, coming from a perspective that is just not clear. But it's our card that helps us get in touch with what we want. Now, she's got this little box here with prizes. And tickets, raffle tickets. So it's like, okay, what do you want? But are you going to get what you want? It's the thing. When you're buying something with a raffle ticket, you don't always get what you want. You don't really know what the prize is. So, but this, back to the meaning that I always got with this card in meditation, had to do with getting under that veil of illusion. And the only way that we can do that is to get in touch with what really matters to us. And of course, it's love. It's not all the money and toys in the world. It's not the big castle. You can have a big castle. It's just not going to make you happy, and it's going to be a whole lot of upkeep. You can have tons of land, and you might end up being like property poor. I remember, having wealthy friends, and they'd say, yeah, I'm either house broke or property poor. I don't know which is better, right? There's taxes, there's upkeep, there's It's a lot of responsibility. Same thing when you're trying to, be the person with all the toys and all the riches and all the jewels. And same thing if you're trying to be famous all the time, right? Same thing if you're trying to control everyone all the time. That's a lot of work. What if you're just trying to be super sexy all the time? I mean, what? Yeah. So, anyway, I think we can let go of all that. Sometimes in political readings, this will be, our card of seeing people coming from that delusion. But it came through reverse. So now that you've seen the image upright with her artwork, let's talk about the reversal. So 7 of Cups reversed. It has to do with feeling confused. It has to do with not being able to find your, what you really want from deep within that might bring meaning into your life. So maybe you could say, you can't, trying to find your purpose. Well, your purpose is always going to be in your authority. And it seems like we've had a theme, going on this week about being connected to your higher self. So the Fool is telling us that we each have our own unique path to walk, but we do have to take responsibility and be our own authority to the point where we might have to walk our path alone, but that's how you get under that veil of illusion. And, it's okay to sometimes feel like you're not sure, which way to go, but when you go out for a walk, usually your head clears, or if the weather's terrible and you get on a treadmill, as long as you're not, watching TV or something else or listening to music while you're on it, as long as you're now music would be okay if it's instrumental, but if there is just so much to be said for silence when you're moving your body, because it's like that old adage, angels talk to those who walk. So just get moving. There's movement with both of these cards here, these 2 major arcanas. And it's amazing that we have 2 with only 3 cards. And then from that clear place, you'll be able to get to the clear choice for you. And then know that you have tons of options. So if you're feeling clear, if you're feeling confused, the way to get clear is to get your body moving, is what I'm getting there. And let's say you're handicapped and you can only move in certain ways. That's okay too, because your soul substance can move with a lot of, just deep breathing and relaxing and getting inside that place of what it feels like to be free and moving your life in a way that frees you, moving towards what freedom is for you, moving towards what being in your authority is for you. And then from there, you break through all the clouds and the confusion. And you also know, which is the true meaning of the 7 of Cups straight up, is that you have many, many, many options. More than 7, I'm sure. So whatever's best for you, I trust that you'll find your way. So, okay, well, that's all I have for today, you guys. Take good care. Let me know how you're doing. Bye.